So hey, Dan here, and this video is about how to start your own social media marketing agency. A lot of you guys asking me how to start your own marketing agency in the year 2020, what you need to do, what are the important steps, and let me tell you this, I will show you in this presentation everything you need to start your own social media marketing agency. So let's hop onto the presentation. Again, how to start your own social media marketing agency. At first, why I am capable of showing you how to start your own marketing agency. It's because of my experience. I am literally having my own marketing agency for like 5 to 6 years right now. And also we had a lot of clients in different niches, and I could scale my agency really quickly to 5 figures, then to 6 figures, now even to 7. But the thing here is, I want to show you how easy it is to start your own social media marketing agency, because I think I found out all the key parts you need to start it as easy as possible. Yeah. So from my own experience, let me show you how to do this. First of all, what is social media marketing agency? So what is this concept all about? Yeah, it's basically a service-based business type. So it's basically you are offering your service, for example, in like a paid advertising, content creation, or page management, yeah, for other companies, and you will get monthly paid for that, yeah. The payment is always between like 1,000 to 10,000, even beyond that per month, yeah, per client, yeah. So one client can pay you even more than $10,000 per month. But you can also have like clients, they will pay you like $500 to $1,000 per month, yeah. So it depends always on the niche and always on the results you bring them. And the next thing is, a social media marketing agency is always priced based on the value you can deliver your client. For example, when you can deliver your client, yeah, new clients, and bring them a total new income of multiple 5 figures, then of course your payment should be at least 1/5 of that. So for example, like also 5 figures or like $5,000 minimum, yeah. So that's all about what a social media marketing agency is. So again, it's a service-based type business, yeah, where you are offering advertisement for another business. For example, you are advertising for them, you're bringing them results, and then you get paid based on the value you can bring the other business. The next thing is frequently asked questions, because I'm getting a lot of questions, and I picked here some questions which are always getting asked when somebody wants to start their own agency business. Yeah. The first question is, what do I need to get started? And of course, for a business, you need to do the legal stuff, but when you are starting a social media marketing agency, look, you only need like your freaking laptop and the internet connection, and you can start it from wherever you want, yeah. So you don't have a lot of expenses at the beginning when you want to start your own social media marketing agency, because you can literally make everything happen with your PC, with your laptop, yeah, and you don't need a fancy office or a lot of, yeah, a big stuff or something like that, yeah. So you can basically do everything on your laptop. Then, can I do this in my country? So basically, I taught a lot of people how to start their own agency, and they started their own agency across the world. So you can basically start your agency from wherever you like, yeah? You can start your agency in Germany and offer your service in the UK. You can start your agency in India and offer your service in the US. So you can basically start wherever you like and offer your service wherever you like. So it's basically a worldwide business concept. Again, can I do this in my country? And yes, of course, you can do it wherever you like, wherever you have a good internet connection, yeah? The next thing is, what if I don't have much time, yeah? So a lot of you guys are asking me that, maybe because you are having like school beyond, or university, or like a 9-to-5 job, or some other jobs, and you want to start your own business, and you're thinking, I don't have enough time. Can I do this when I have such a little amount of time? And look, I can literally tell you, when you are just using subtraction in your time, So, for example, not surfing on your mobile phone for like an hour and spending this hour instead of working to build your own business, then you having the time to start your own ad agency business. Yeah. Again, all what you need is your laptop, and you can start to work on that. You can start to get clients and so on and so on. And to come to the point, I will show you the next slide, and that's are the three key stages of a successful SMMA. That means social media marketing agency. The first stage is the stage of getting results for your clients. And I know, when you are starting, you are thinking, how can I make money as fast as possible? But that's not the right question to ask at the first. At first, you need to ask yourself how I can bring value for another business so I get paid. Because when you cannot bring value, when you cannot bring results to another business, then of course you're not getting paid. And when your business looks like the fanciest thing on the world, when this business cannot bring any value to any customer, then you're not getting paid. That's the first thing. And that's why it's important to focus at first at the results which can bring your clients. So in this stage, I will show you in this presentation what we are using, so you can see all the tools we are using, so you have a better point of view of everything. Then our strategy, which we are using to bringing our clients results, and also you will see our success ads. That means our advertisement, which we are placing for our customers to bring them results really quickly. So I will basically show you our ads here right now in this presentation. Then the next step is get your own clients. So when you are creating your own business, of course you need clients to get paid. That's completely normal, and I completely understand that, and that's why it's important that I need to show you how to get your clients. And for this purpose, I will show you everything about the prospecting. So where do I find my clients, who to talk to, so who you need to talk to in the company to close these clients. And then we came to the next step, and that's the closing process, basically how to close your clients. And here I will show you how to sell your social media marketing service to your customers, which you are find in the second process. So at first I will show you how to get results for your clients, so you can feel safe on doing this business to bring results for your customers, so you can be much more confident at the beginning. Then I will show you how to get your own clients as fast as possible, so how to prospecting, and then I will show you how to close them. So let's start. So the first thing is getting results for your client. So at first I will show you the best platforms to use, so which platforms you need to use to bring your customers results. Then how to create these effective ads, so the success ads which we are using to bring them results. And then I want that you understanding the value ladder of your customer, so you can imagine just how to price everything. So let's start with which platforms you should use. Basically, we are always using Facebook ads and Instagram ads. These are the two major platforms which we are using to bring our customers results. Of course, you can use some other services like Twitter ads, Google ads. You have a bunch of possibilities or opportunities to advertise online, but in my opinion, for 2020, and what I can say for my customers right now, Facebook and Instagram ads are the key ads which you should use for your own agency business. The next thing is your customer journey. So to understand it a little bit more, you must imagine that when you are getting results for your customers, you need, of course, to understand the customer journey. And the customer journey is basically a funnel where your customers, where you're reaching out, are currently right now. The customer journey funnel looks like this. The first thing is awareness. So a customer becomes aware of a problem through your content, for example, through your presentation. Then the next thing is the interest part. The client become more focused on finding a solution for the problem, which are appeared in the awareness stage. Then we have the consideration, where the client seeks further education on your service. And then the next thing is the purchase. So basically the client becomes the customer, and that's the whole customer journey. So awareness, interest, then consideration, then the purchase. Then you need to know about the value ladder, because every business has a value ladder. And the value ladder is basically the following thing. it's a ladder of services which a business is offering, and it always starts with free content and then it goes up to more expensive content. Yeah, so free content, then it costs, for example, $100, then it costs $200, then $1,000, then $5,000, and so on and so on. That's basically a value ladder. So it starts with free content and it goes up to paid content, and it goes up more expensive and expensive for more value. Yeah, so basically that's a value ladder which every business has. And when you want to get results for your clients, you need, of course, be aware of this value ladder of your customer. So your customer, for example, when you have a dentist, has the following value ladder. Yeah. So, for example, free content, free value, which he is providing through social media marketing or offline campaigns, basically by flyers or something else. Yeah. And all these free value is there because of one reason, and this reason is the relationship building phase. Basically, this customer wants to build a relationship with his future clients as fast as possible through this free value, through this free content. Then the next phase is the initial offer. And for example, when you have a dentist, the initial offer is always a freaking free teeth cleaning, or basically a teeth cleaning. Yeah, what the dentist basically always offers. And we have also dentist clients, and they're always offering the free teeth cleaning or the teeth cleaning, for example, for a reduced price or something like that. So that's basically then the initial offer. Yeah, the next step on the value ladder. Then we have the dental fillings. Yeah, that's the upsell. So the next step of the value ladder, and these are cost around like $100. Then we have the teeth whitening. That's the next upsell, and the teeth whitening costs around $250. And then it goes more and more expensive. So, for example, with dental implants, because a lot of dentists want to sell their dental implants, and these implants are cost like $5,000 and even beyond. Yeah, that's basically a value ladder of a customer. And when you're looking through this whole value ladder, you can see that one customer, for your future dental client is worth in total $5,350. So basically all these services combined to one price, to one value. Yeah. So this total potential value is around $5,350. You need to keep that in mind. Yeah. Because look, when you have, for example, a dentist as a client and you want to bring them results, and you know that these clients which you are bringing your dentist in the office are worth like about $5,350, you know that you need, of course, to price your own service fee around these numbers. Yeah. So don't have in mind, the dentist fillings are costing $100. How can I charge $2,000 for this dentist client? Yeah. But again, this part is about getting results. I showed you the value ladder, so you have better in mind which value you can bring your customer in. And you need to discuss this value ladder with your clients so you have a better overall view about everything, and you know the total potential value of one customer that you can bring in your own clients. And then I will show you how to create the perfect ad for your clients. So here I will show you right now how to create a dental ad, and what you need to be aware of when you are writing this ad, so how the copy looks like, the image looks like, and so on. So basically all our ads and all these things we are doing right now to get our clients results, we are basically using every time the Falcon method framework. So basically we have Facebook, the ad, the landing page, the call, and then it's on. So basically we are having a Facebook ad, and when the prospect clicking on the Facebook ad, he lands on the landing page, and after that he fills out his information. Our client gets the information, and the office from our client makes the call and closes the prospect on the phone, and then it's on. That's it. That's the funnel method framework. And we are using this framework for all our campaigns, for all these campaigns which we are creating for our clients to bring them results.
And again, this Falcon method funnel framework is most of the time for local businesses because it works really, really good for local businesses. And yeah, here's an example how this can look like. So that's the normal Falcon funnel. We have on the left side the ad, yeah, for example, for our dentist Christian Walter. Then when somebody clicks on the ad, he lands on the landing page, and on the landing page you can see that we are offering a 100% free teeth cleaning, yeah, only for 50 people, so only for the 50 first visitors, yes. And when the prospect types in his info, he will get a call from the dentist office, yeah, and the dentist office closes the prospect, or to bring it to the point, the dentist office makes the appointment and the client shows up in the office. So a lot of you guys are also asking me how to write the ad text, yeah. So basically every time we are creating these ad text, we are going through this structure here on the left side, yeah. So we're having at first the call out. The call out is here on our ad, hey Florida, yeah, because we cannot call out people with diseases or something like that. We cannot say, hey, people with teeth pain or something like that, because when you are typing in hello people with teeth pain, Facebook will not approve your ad, so you cannot promote this business. So you need to call out your target group, but not with facts, yeah. So here, when you have a dentist, is totally okay that you are only calling out the location. So here, hey Florida, that's it. Because when somebody sees the dentist image and the dentist ad, he already knows, okay, when I click on this, I have probably teeth pain, yeah, because nobody else goes to the dentist when he doesn't have teeth pain. So you need here only make the call out, hey Florida. When you have something else, for example, when you have a personal trainer who wants to help, for example, a man or woman who are struggling with their weight, you can write something like this: as a man or as a woman with XYZ, I had big struggles with my gym and my personal trainers, or something like that, yeah. So you need to make at first a call out. After that, you make a quick introduction, yeah. So what is this all about, yeah? Basically, our introductions here, we promote our new clinic in Florida, yeah, for the dentist. Super simple, yeah. When you have a personal trainer, you can write something like 10 years ago I was in top form, yeah. So you can describe the way which the personal trainer goes in one sentence, or his past life in one sentence. Then you can make something optional. For example, in our dentist ad, we don't need this. This is an explanation of the introduction. That's the third point. And the explanation for the introduction is something like this: all these things led me to do what I actually do, yeah. So when you are introducing, for example, a personal trainer, and you are making an introduction like 10 years ago I was in top form, yada yada yada, I helped a lot of people, and then you make the explanation for the introduction, and all these things led me to do what I'm doing today. So what he's offering today, or what the personal trainer is offering today. But for a local dentist, you don't need to do this, yeah. That's completely optional, and only if you want to make more of the introduction and explain more of this introduction. Then really important, the bait. The fourth point, the bait, is basically the offer. And here in our example for the Christian Walter ad, it's and giving away 50 complete free teeth cleaning sessions for a first visit. That's our bait. That's what we are offering. And when you're, for example, having a personal trainer, you can write, and that's why I am offering my free guides for weight loss, or something like that, yeah, just a bait. Then you need to explain how to get the offer, yeah. And that's really simple. Just down below, write the sentence. You can save your spot here, and then you insert a bit.ly URL, yeah. So basically, when somebody clicks the URL, you have, for example, no cost on the ad, yeah. That's the trick here. That's why a lot of ads are having also bit.ly URLs in the description. So yeah, you are inserting after that offer URL. Basically, you are writing something like, you can get it here, then the URL, that's it. Or you can save your spot here, then the URL. And it's completely optional. You can count a few benefits here under the ad. For example, I want to share this with you because it's been working for me and my clients for the past 10 years. So something, so the prospect knows why he needs to get this offer, yeah? But it's also completely optional. So yeah, overall, that's how we are designing our ads for our local businesses. And you can orientate yourself just on this structure here.
Step number two is how to find your clients. So the perfect customer is, in my opinion, the simple customer. And when you watch like my free training or some other trainings, you are always know that I have two customer types, the complicated customer and the simple customer. And basically the simple customer is the customer which is easy to get and easy to serve, yeah? So when you have the simple customers, your life feel like heaven. When you have the complicated customers, your life feel like the living hell, yeah? But right now I want to show you what you need to be aware of. So I will show you the perfect customer, so the simple customer, which you need to keep an eye on. And these customers are which having a high demand by a large audience, yeah? So for example, when you are looking for a dentist, this dentist have, of course, a large audience, yeah, which is willing to come into the office to get the all these services which the dentist is offering, yeah? So the teeth cleaning and so on. And you must imagine when you have a person which have teeth pain, they are of course going to the dentist, yeah, they have no other solutions, yeah. So this customer type, the simple customer type, must have a high demand by a large audience, yeah. So you have a lot of potential here, yeah. Then the next thing is businesses with repeated customers. That means basically that this business has customers which are coming again and again. So for example, when you're having somebody who is selling one product and that's it, then this is not a good customer type, yeah. When you have, for example, again, a dentist, you're having the whole value ladder, and not every procedure is made on one day, so the customer must come like every 2 weeks or every 1 week to the dentist to get his teeth fixed, yeah. So that is what I basically mean with businesses with repeated customers. So the customer came again and again. Then a simple customer is basically a local business. So every business which is local, which you can imagine to see on the Broadway, when you're going on the street on the Broadway, you can see these businesses outside. These are local businesses, and these are the perfect customers for you, because people can go in daily, yeah. And every business which can be on the outside, in the offline world, yeah, is a good customer to choose. So basically, choose always the local businesses as your customers. And these local businesses are like gyms, like all doctors, for example, like dentists, like chiropractors, yeah, and so on. You can also choose restaurants, yeah. So basically everything which you can find offline and which is local, that's our local businesses. And don't worry, when you are living, for example, in another country, like for example in India or somewhere else, yeah, or in Russia, yeah, you can of course hop onto these customers which are not in your local neighborhood, but like in, for example, in UK, US, in Germany, because it's possible within social media ad agency business, yeah. Don't worry about that when you are thinking, well, I have local businesses around me, but they're not willing to pay me a high amount of money, yeah, for my service, even when the value is really good, yeah. So basically you can be in Russia and offer your service in UK or USA or Germany or somewhere else where they will pay you a higher amount of money, yeah, for your service. So don't worry about that. All what you need to know is you need to have the simple customer as your customer. That's basically a business which is highly in demand, yeah, which have a large audience, yeah, which has repeated customers, yeah. So a repeated business with one customer. Then which is basically local business, like a dentist, a doctor, a gym, a restaurant, and so on. So I would not recommend you as a beginner to hop on like customers like e-commerce businesses or online shops or something like that, because these customers are really hard to get and really hard to serve. You need to do all this marketing craziness, yeah, to bring them results. And with these local businesses, you basically can put one ad onto Facebook, run this ad, yeah, and you can get a lot of leads for your customers, a lot of results, yeah. So always choose local businesses, simple customers as your customers. The next thing is prospecting, yeah. So how I find my clients. And when you're prospecting, you need always to keep an eye on the decision maker. And a lot of times the decision maker is the business owner or an executive. But most of the time when you're choosing local businesses, it's the business owner. For example, when you're having a dentist as your client, then of course the doctor, the dentist, is your person you need to speak, yeah, so because he is the decision maker. And when he's not the decision maker, you need to ask him who the decision maker is, because you need only to speak to the decision maker. It makes no sense to speak, for example, with a marketing executive or somewhere else which cannot make the decision to hop onto your business, yeah. So basically you always need to speak to a decision maker, because that's the only person who can give you the yes, so you can work both together, yeah. So always speak to this decision maker, and then you need, of course, to prospect them. You need to find out his name or her name, the email address, and the phone number at least, yeah. Then you need to utilize your own existing network. For example, when you're having friends, family, or somebody you know, that these people are giving a good word to the decision maker of the company, so you can speak with them, yeah. That's what I mean with utilizing your own network. Then, of course, you can use Google or the Google searches. For example, when you found out that you're having a nice local business, like a dentist around your neighborhood, with which you like to work, you can basically search them on Google searches, find them, and then look into their policy or something like that, yeah. And you can easily find out their names, their email address, and their phone number, and talk to them or speak with them, yeah. So basically you can prospect them very easy on Google. The next thing is, of course, you can not only use Google, you can use other social media networks like LinkedIn, Instagram, or Facebook to find out, the name, the email address, or the phone number of the decision maker of this company. The next thing is the best contact methods. So after you found out who the decision maker is, and you have the phone number or the name and the email address, you need to use contact methods to reach out to them. And I basically love the way of attraction marketing. Attraction marketing is basically that you set everything up. So you set up your own accounts, your social media accounts, your website, so people can join your service when they are interested in. So you don't need to convince them in the hard way. When they are coming to you, you have a whole other scenario, and you can basically close them even faster. That's basically what attraction marketing is. But you can also use cold calling. Cold calling is basically, you have the phone number, you have the email address, and the name. You basically type the number in, you call the business owner, and you tell them that you found them on the internet and you are willing to work with them together, and you want to meet with them to present what you can do to bring them new customers. And every business loves to have new customers. That's why a social media marketing agency is so highly in demand, So when you can basically type the number of a business owner into your phone, speak with them and tell them basically, you can bring them new results, you can bring them new customers in, they are more willing to hear what you have to say. And then you basically need only to hop on the private meeting with them or a Skype meeting and close them, So basically that's what you can do with cold callings, Then of course you can use emails or DMs. So when you found out where this decision maker is, you can basically send them an email when you have the email address, or you can basically write them on Facebook, LinkedIn, or somewhere else. Use basically our BFF scripts, and for this purpose I linked the BFF script down below in the description box. These are scripts and texts you can basically copy and paste and send to your potential clients, which you want to win as your own customer. Then we have direct visits. That mean basically that you prepare everything what you need. You take your
laptop, go to the local business directly, speak to the boss directly and tell them that you can bring them new results in and close them directly on the visit. Next on how to close them is, again, always speak to the decision maker. Get straight to the point, so not waste time on endless stories or hour-long dialogues or something like that. Just come straight to the point, tell them that you want to work together, that you can bring them results, then create scarcity, limitation, and a special offer. So basically, when you are pitching your service, you need to create scarcity. For example, like, yeah, we can only offer this for one client type in one region. Yeah, so only in this region, we are offering this service only for one dentist or dentist office. So when you want to hop on, then this is your chance to do this right now. Something like that. Create a limitation, create scarcity, because that's a huge leverage when you want to close them. And more than often when you say something like that, the business owner are more willing to close the deal right now. Yeah. The next thing is pitch only in meetings with the decision maker. And here's the thing, I had made this failure in the beginning. I was in a meeting, and in this meeting there are only like 2 marketing executives, yeah, and the decision maker was not on the table. And all what they did is they heard out our ideas, they write everything down, and after that they said, okay, thank you, goodbye, yeah. And this happens one time, and after that I found out, hey, when you don't have the decision maker in front of you, then nothing will happen here right now. So you're basically wasting your time again when you're just talking to some executives which cannot decide if you and the other business is working together or not. Yeah. So every time you have a meeting, you are pitching only when the decision maker is on the table. And again, do not close them on like the first call when you're reaching out with a cold call, because people are not knowing you. When you are using instead attraction marketing, so people coming to you because you set up everything on your social media accounts and they're knowing you from YouTube videos and so on, you have another scenario. Yeah, so the person who are reaching out to you needs to convince you that you want to work with them together. Yeah, so that's a whole other scenario. That's why I love attraction marketing. But when you're having cold calling, yes, then you need, of course, not pitch your offer on the phone, but in a meeting, like in a Skype meeting or in a real meeting where you're sitting next to each other with the decision maker, and that's where you should do your pitch. And you learn basically everything. You have a good overview how to start your own social media marketing agency. And when you want to know more about it, so about further learning, you can basically visit our Fastlane agency. We have created a program which is creating agency owners. So basically we are taking you on the hand and showing you step by step how to create your own social media marketing agency to profitable levels in less than 30 days. Yeah, and we have a lot of happy customers here, and I just want to show you. We have, for example, Dean, and we have a lot of more customer reviews, but that's only a few, so I'm not wasting your time by reading out all these customer reviews. And yeah, the Fastlane agency program is about how to create your own social media marketing agency, yeah, and get your first or next client in less than 30 days. And right now we are closed the Fastlane agency program, so we cannot take new students in, but it will be online very soon, yeah. Instead, right now you can hop on the free training which we have created, yeah. So it's basically an extended training which is a little bit more in detail how to create your agency a lot faster, yeah. And that was it with the video. If you have any questions at all, leave them down below in the comment box or write me on Instagram, Facebook, wherever you like, and leave a like to this video and write down your own goals down below. So what are your goals for 2020? Do you want to start your own social media marketing agency? What you are planning for this year? I'm just curious. Leave it down in the description, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.